So I wanted to make a video today about the differences between some of these breeds of birds. I've been raising meat birds, and I just recently got some hybrids, which are supposed to be good for both meat and for laying. I want to show you the difference between Cornish Cross, a Red Ranger, and a Delaware at the eight week point, which is about whenever you would butcher a Cornish Cross. These are Cornish Crosses. They're about 8 weeks, if I got my math right. As you can tell, they're pretty plump. I mean, I bet you they're every bit of 5-6 pounds. Once you process them down, you probably get anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds of meat. Pretty big birds. And there's a couple of them in there that are, you know, the runts, these smaller guys. But for the most part, they're pretty big birds. Look at that big daddy. So this guy right here is a Red Ranger. I got all these birds at the exact same time. They're about 8 weeks old. As you can tell, that dude's probably 2 pounds. Yeah, but they're much cleaner. They forage more. I'll talk a little bit about the pros and cons of each. This guy is a Delaware. Soon to be my favorite. As you can tell, they're not nearly as big as the Cornish Cross, but they are definitely bigger than the Red Rangers. And again, these are hybrids. They're both layers and meat birds. But you can look at them side by side. I almost ought to go get a Cornish Cross and put it in here. That's a Delaware. Right next to a Red Ranger. So in my opinion, the differences between the three, the pros and cons, which this is my first time with Red Rangers and Delawares. It's only my third or fourth time with the Cornish Crosses. But I can tell you, Cornish Crosses grow extremely fast. And they tend to have this really gnarly, ugly look all the way up till about this point, 8 weeks. They look like they're sick almost. They're missing feathers. They poop like crazy. And you have to keep up with their feed quite a bit. I mean, these guys are at about 9 bags of feed at 8 weeks. And that's not me really. That's just me feeding them kind of by eyeball. Probably not doing it properly. They won't live on. You have to butcher them at some point. But they do yield really great meat, a lot of meat. And, you know, we have enjoyed them. We've been, you know, literally eating 3 to 4 nights a week off of the Cornish Crosses we've been raising. Now, Red Rangers and Delawares are much cleaner, much prettier birds. The Delawares, they don't eat nearly as much. These guys combined are probably on about 5 bags of feed at 8 weeks as opposed to 9 bags. These guys are hybrids, so they will actually, you don't have to butcher them. You could just let them continue on like a normal chicken. They're supposed to lay eggs, and it's one reason why I got these guys, because I have this idea to raise them, have them lay eggs, hatch them out, and then treat their hatchlings, their chicks, like our meat birds. Again, what I've noticed, the Red Rangers are far slower than the Delawares on growth. They eat about the same, but they're really quick. They're stealthy. They've got out of the chicken tractor a million times. They're hard to catch. They are good though for foraging. You can move them a lot. They're not nearly as they don't poop near as much as the Cornish Crosses do. And this kind of goes both for the Delaware and the Red Ranger. The Delawares are meatier, bigger, and that, to me, they're far prettier than the other two breeds. They seem a little more docile. It won't be long when you raise them that you don't have to worry about them getting out of the chicken tractor. They seem a little bit more chilled out and kind of accepting of their surroundings, where the Red Rangers are super curious, always trying to get out. So really, in my opinion, I'm probably going to do another run of Cornish Crosses just to try to do a full length video on raising them, since I've done them so much. But I think I'm going to switch over and just raise Delawares from here on out, and maybe try to breed them with the Red Rangers and see what happens. I don't know. But I hope that helps. Please, please, please leave me some comments. I'm raising these guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning. I'm enjoying learning out loud. I apologize. The camera work today is crappy, but leave me comments. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you. See you on the next one.